Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Wildlander. I am Saint. So I noticed right before I got off Shrine of Talos, right in the middle. Big shrines. So where exactly is that in relation to me? It should be this thing. Yeah, he said behind it, didn't he? Oh, at the Shrine of Talos at midnight. Okay, well, I guess we can hang around for... I bet you he's here at 12:35. We'll wait an hour. Do we have to go inside? We'll go inside. Not him, is it? Oh, it is.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking.
Oh.
You'll
do. I'm not doing anything. What I'll do. What are you talking about?
You want answers?
Yeah.
So do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
You need me to find out why.
This has been going on for years.
Years?
All I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
How am I supposed to do that? The Forsworn conspiracy. Find evidence about Margaret and Wayland. Who's Wayland, right?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Wayland, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
The Warrens. Smelter worker. I'll try to remember. I have a terrible memory, so... And who's this Margaret?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silverblood Inn.
Yeah, I popped in there for a minute. You've looked into this?
Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
And I have limited knowledge of the Forsworn from previous playthroughs, but tell me again more about
They're
them.
remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
When I remember, they're all over the place, like tougher bandits. I remember them being
Let me know as soon as you
a
find
problem.
anything.
I don't remember the names of them, but they got some crazy one-shot killing you guys. Those blessed by Talos are better at penetrating enemy armor with melee weapons. True worshippers of Talos are exalted with the ancient blessing of strength. No worshipping for us today, but maybe we'll come to the gods someday. Well, we'll save. I don't think we're gonna make that a priority right now. We'll keep that in mind, though. For now, we need to finish joining the circle of companions. And I've been thinking about trying to save up some money to get a horse. It's been brought to my attention that we could get the one with the bandits outside of Whiterun, but I don't know. That just seems too easy. For some reason, I'm a glutton for punishment, and I wouldn't say I enjoy the grind, but I feel like I need to earn things. And that just seems too easy. We'll save up. Last time in Ultimate Skyrim, I believe it was like 5,000 gold for a horse. I don't know if the prices have changed.
Where do you want to go?
Back home. I don't know if it's really home.
Strange road.
Where is
Did you want
home?
to stop somewhere along the way. Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Jorvaskr is home for now.
You ever met one of them cats?
Yeah.
Haji, they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Well, I guess on the plus side, we still have poison on our mace. But if those guards hadn't been there, we might have been dead. We probably would have been dead. Which shows why I'm so desperate to join. This rug is blocking me, really. So desperate to join the circle, and I mean, we could easily smack the dummies with our shield, and I'll grind and do block in one-handed, but want to earn it again, in actual quote-unquote training with sparring with other companion members. It'll take a lot longer. I did that last time in Ultimate Skyrim to get us up a little bit. I'll do that off camera though. It takes a couple hours to grind when you spar them. It's not as easy just standing there repeatedly whacking a dummy without abusing the stamina. We're back. I'm not gonna tell you how it went down, but we're back.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look.
You've
Perhaps
heard
we can
wrong.
work together someday.
Sabercat is dead though.
I'm sure that the owner of that place is relieved. They certainly came through with the coin.
Oh, but that's a tenth of what we'd spent to get there and back. Not to mention the poison that we didn't use. Oh. I almost don't want to ask you for more work,
The
but
Jarl of Falkreath has asked for our help. It seems that predators have taken up residence and have been attacking farmers and travelers. Someone's got to head out there and take care of the beasts.
more wolves? Meh.
Unfortunate, but someone else will take care of it.
We'll spend the night. See if we can ask someone else for something more interesting. Don't want to sleep too late. Seems everybody else sleeps this late though too. Let's see what these people have. You send me on dangerous missions all the time. Or is it you? You both do. I'll ask you.
Says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
I still can't tell you two apart. I'll have to go look at Vilcus. kind of work you
Got
have?
a letter about someone needing some muscle up in Hoffengar. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
Not very intimidating. I don't think I'm the man for the
Unfortunate,
job.
but someone else will take care of it. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Get a good look at you. Where's your brother? He's dropping crap all over. Look at me. Oh,
Come to me with questions.
okay.
I know our history almost as well as Vignar by now. Except I can remember it.
You guys look different enough. I guess I just haven't. I talk to your brother a lot more than you. You don't have any jobs for me? You clearly had jobs.
Till next time. What brings you to me? Find some strange creature in your travels?
No, you have a quest marker on your head. What's it mean to be? Why did you join the companions?
To hear Farkas tell it. Our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jürgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect.
Oh, I respect y'all. I just can't tell you apart.
Aye.
Maybe had some damaged health. Just leave your money on the ground with your weapons. Always picking up after everyone. Upside down though. Close enough. You don't have anything to say, Rhea? You're not a leader, you're just a member.
I was the newest companion until you came along.
Oh.
I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes.
Oh, that'd be nice. Why'd you join?
Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers?
Oh, that sounds cool though.
Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides.
It's like you've gotten into a few scraps. You've got a couple scars on your face. Alright. Let's go see what Skjor offers. I didn't know he was such a badass.
You still need to prove yourself, whelp.
Looking for work to do that.
The braggarts in the Reach always claim that no prisoner escapes their mine. What you don't hear about are the ones who break off from the escorts on the way to Markarth. One of them's escaped, and you're going to find that coward. At this point, they don't care what happens to him, and neither do I. Best to just kill him and be done with it.
Fine. These are always difficult to track them down though, because they're not like... They're always like traveling, so... I'll either have to use quest markers or try to use clairvoyance, which...
Be careful. This man is known to be dangerous.
can be iffy, but...
I'll take my leave then.
I suppose we're earning our way to the companions. I don't need to do cheap little animal dens and having guards kill saber cats for me. That's not true companion worthy. They left us, I'll take it. But we're running low on money, especially if we hitch a carriage ride, so we won't do that. I guess we'll just do we have anything to sell? I feel like we could keep... Oh, somebody also mentioned, I wonder if Yorland has one. We probably need the craftsman manual. and maybe a point in smithing before we can do stuff to make hide lace.
Gods be praised.
Do you sell them? You do. This book should allow about anyone to learn about the basics of craftsmanship. You can't just loan this to me? I gotta buy it? That sucks. Art of the Nordic blacksmiths. It's expensive. Let's check it out. Craftsman's Manual by Ivan Ironarm, Smith of Hrolden. Leather. If you want to get started with smithing, leather's the easiest to work with. Everyone knows that cow leather is good, thick leather, but you can make leather from just about any animal with a thick enough skin. First you need a tanning rack. Then you stretch the skin over the rack and scrape off all the hair and fat. Then you soak it in a bit in some water. It can't be plain water. It has to be water with something in it. You can put limestone in it. You'll know if it's limestone because wherever you'll be will have lots of caves. If you dig the rock above the cave, it's probably limestone. If you haven't got any limestone, you can use potash. That's just wood ash in a pot. Whatever you use, you leave the leather in it and it goes a bit dark. The longer you leave it, the more leathery it gets. If you don't have time to tan leather, you can just use the hide. Raw hide isn't very flexible though, and it shrinks when it dries. If you get it wet, it gets flexible again and it starts to fall apart. You can put it on a cast and it will dry in exactly the right shape. It isn't as thick as leather, but it'll keep you warm, and if someone hits you with something sharp and pointed, it's better than nothing. If you want really thick leather, you can polish it with beeswax. It makes it very hard but really easy to cut and a bit slippery. Better still is to boil it in water that isn't quite boiling. Then you get really thick, dark leather that's hard and only a bit brittle. Remember that when you're cutting leather, if you get it wrong, you can't undo it. Start with big pieces and cut off the bits which don't look like the piece you want. If you cut and then boil it, you'll find out it shrinks wrong because it's really hard to get that right. So just boil the whole thing, then see what you can make of it. The most important thing about leather crafting is that you make something out of the leather that you've got. If you start making a cuirass or boots and you find you don't have leather that works for it, just wait till you get leather that does work and make something else instead. Probably, if you've got a big cowhide, you'll find you've got the cuirass you wanted and lots of tiny bits on the ends, which make good fingers and gauntlets. Fingers for gauntlets. I always ended up making a lot of gauntlets when I was an apprentice. Yeah. Iron. The hardest thing about iron is getting all of the bits which aren't iron out of it. First, you want to melt the ore. Then, when it's melted, you leave the bits floating on top and let the iron come out. A good smelter keeps the iron away from the fuel, and it has a door that opens up and lets the melted iron out of the bottom, but keeps the stuff that isn't iron floating on top. If you get too much soot in the iron, it's really brittle and then it breaks, and that's no good. That's why iron armor isn't as good as steel armor, because even though it's harder, it shatters more easily. It's easier to make, though, because you don't have to worry too much about the soot. There are two ways to make iron: cast iron and raw iron. Cast iron is good if it's got lots of soot in it. Smiths who aren't really good at hammering do it this way. You make a mold out of sand, then you pour the molten iron in, and then you let it set. Really good smiths learn how to make raw iron. You have to hammer the iron really hard, and then heat it and do it again. All the bits which aren't iron will get spat out and all the air, and you end up with very thick, dense iron. It's hard to do, though, and it takes a strong arm, and you have to watch out for the bits because they really do spit quite far, and they're molten iron. That can hurt a bit. The most important thing about iron crafting is that it takes a lot of iron ore to get anything good. Steel. I feel like this is actually interesting information. Steel is iron with hardly any soot in it at all. It's tricky to make. You need to get the soot to about 1 in 50 parts. That makes really good steel. You can't just smelt steel like iron either. A really good smelter has pipes that heat the iron just with the hot air and don't let it touch any of the fuel, because the fuel's got lots of soot in it. Most of making steel It's about avoiding the soot. The best steel is forged cold, but that's even harder to do than with iron. You hammer, and as you hammer, the steel heats up, and you press it into a mold. The more soot you have in the steel, the less it will press. But the more soot you have, the harder the edge will be. So really good swords are very tricky to make because you want them hammered over and over to get the shape, but you want them to have a hard edge too. The best swords aren't just bashed into a mold, but are folded over and over again and shaped and take a long time to make. But if you're reading this book, it's because you want to be a smith, and you already knew that. The most important thing about steel crafting is that you have to really want to do it, because it takes a while, and your shoulders hurt a lot afterwards. I thought we were done. Being a smith. I've been a smith for 20 years, and the best advice I can give to a new smith is not to be afraid of the forge. I don't have the skill of some smiths, but I've still kept a lot of the soldiers here alive and earned enough money to bring up me and Rosala and the babes. When you make armor and weapons for the first time, you'll want to know how to do it so that they don't break. Eventually, everything breaks. Just make it so you can see when it's breaking and fix it easily. Some smiths know how to make really solid armor that doesn't break, but I don't, and I've never needed to. So it's really important advice for iron because it breaks a lot. The other best advice is to be nice to people, because then they buy more things from you. Smiths have to be the nicest people in the whole of Tamriel, because we're big and strong and we play with hot metal and people can be scared of that. So be nice. A lot of new smiths want to know how to forge without getting burnt. You can't. Get used to it. The sparks only hurt for a few years or so. Oh, jeez. And then you don't notice anymore. Just a few years, and that's it. Alright. Now can we make anything? Do we need a forge or a tanning rack? Maybe we should have gone to a tanning rack. Or do we still need a perk? We're close to level 9. I understand basic craftsmanship, allowing me to craft and improve a wide variety of common goods and equipment. You can work with iron, steel, and other basic materials. You know what? We're gonna maybe be a smith. How about it? Maybe we could do that right now. A little bashing in. How close are we? Not close enough. We don't have any stew. We'll need a couple for the journey. I just used all my stamina to use my shield just a couple times. It's crazy. I can shoot a bow and arrow all day, but I can only use my shield 5 times, 4 times. I didn't count, but it must be bashing really hard. I need to eat some now. I'm not even regening.
Let me know if you want anything.
There it goes.
Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. If it's
Oh,
worth
you know
it,
me, Hulda.
How about chopping up some wood for the fires? Let's sate that appetite,
Got some stew. $600 seconds. I mean, you know, for 8 coin, that's not bad. What about for 11? This pot roast? I don't know. Soup hasn't been really, our food hasn't been spoiling. I wonder if that's done. 'Cause if it is, maybe these, pot roast for 3 coin more, but 6 times the duration might be more worth it. Grab a couple of those. Maybe a couple stews as well. Maybe we can hold. I guess we can hold on to all this other food and see if it
Need
spoils.
anything else? Just let me know.
Let's turn this marker off. We'll try to use our magic. Markarth's a long way away though. So, well, near Markarth, he just said to reach. I did want to pop in the magic store though. The Soul Trapped Horker.
Oh,
Or do you sell spells?
What do you need?
I've talked to you before?
Take a look.
You do sell spells. I just want some, like, basic restoration, maybe. Oh, or something like this. There we go. Soothe. Our exposure is reduced by 11 for 30 seconds. Well, that's not very long. A bound hunting knife. Rank 2 soothe. Didn't last much longer. A mage coat. Arcane resonance. Create a loud noise at the target location, distracting nearby enemies. If empowered, the noise binds the attention of nearby targets to its origin, decreasing their ability to spot distant targets by 23 seconds. Wow, that's very specific. That sounds cool, but and that might fit our rogue character, but I don't. Maybe someday down the road. Part of me definitely wants to know some basic destruction, but I think I'm gonna roleplay that we only have restoration and illusion, no destruction, anything but destruction. I don't want to. I don't know. If we have basic restoration, I don't see why fire sparks would hurt. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I don't want to go too deep into destruction because, you know, then we'd just be a mage. And I don't want to shoot fireballs, but a little bit of fire sparks to maybe light some oil on the ground in some dungeons would be nice. Well, I guess we could use fire arrows, but we already have healing aura on ourselves, don't we? Was it going to be more for, like, what's the one where you just constantly heal yourself? Not regen, but like heal yourself a certain amount of health per second that you hold it. Did you take a bath? I gave you good money for that lunar mace. No, you didn't take a bath. Maybe we can earn some money on the way. I think fast traveling is let's stop by the stables. Let's see how much a horse even costs. I didn't fix my carry weight though, did I? Dang. I meant to drop off that blemished bow. Maybe we could just use it till it breaks. I wonder how much it's worth. Maybe we'd sell it. 261 value, but we will never get that much out of it. How do I get in here? I'm about to hop the fence just to talk to you.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
That's probably why you got a fence, so I would go inside. It's locked. You don't have anything for sale?
Lady, take a look.
Armor for horses.
Back to work, I guess. There's never a shortage of dung to shovel around here.
Is your dad at lunch? Oh, maybe he's back here. Okay.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
Can I buy one?
Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin.
I don't. I just want to know 6,000. Okay, so I think they bumped it up 1,000, but it's not bad.
Ride strong.
Not that we can afford it now, but that's reasonable. If I just don't go blowing my money like I have been, I haven't been focused on saving coin. I've just kind of been buying and selling as we need without a care. Well, I suppose we're gonna need to favorite this clairvoyance. Probably gonna be needing it. Maybe we can make a group for that. Maybe a group will work with the magic. So if we highlight which one we want. Alright. We'll get some marksmen on the way. You're not a one-shot. Now you're gonna run away. Wanted to get some skinning pelts practice in too. Oh, you're done? You're just gonna stop there? That's fine. Oh no, you're still going. Oh. Do I need to keep this craftsman book? I don't think I do, but I don't know what else we're gonna do to... We can't be grabbing all kinds of stuff along the way. We didn't even fill up our water and we're already heavy. Guess we can eat one of these. It's all these arrows that we got. Well, I suppose we can just keep shooting them. Who of you? I thought you ducked your head and I was gonna miss. Yeah, if an orcish arrow doesn't kill you... Oh, something's... is that a ghost by there? What is that? Somebody... Maybe he just spawned in. I guess it's kind of a dick move to just be shooting animals with one shot and then not finishing them off just for target practice. I wouldn't really do that. If I was hunting them, I would try to get them. Pretty sure this place is dangerous. Yeah, they've got somebody in a cage up there. It's a dummy. It's good to know that all my practice has paid off. I am backing off. I'm just keeping an eye on you. Alright. We don't have any more bones either, do we? The kind I want. Oh, I guess we don't need this pelt. Oh, we do have some large animal bones. Okay. I'm fighting. Who am I fighting? Drops a lot more than... I guess I'm up high when I'm practicing against that practice dummy, so the drop is different than when I'm shooting flat. You don't happen to be the prisoner, do you? That would be useful. No. Is that the same deer? Slow down, man. I probably had a chance right there. Maybe we should stick to shooting rabbits. Maybe that'll be our target practice. And if the food doesn't spoil, maybe we can bring it back to Falkreath someday. Oh, somebody else is hunting rabbits. Do we even mess with him? Well, too late now. You're gonna hide. Good hiding spot. Oh, now you're down. You're done for. What? How did that one miss? Oh, the butt shot. Didn't realize we were using orcish arrows, but it probably was best that we were with him. Skinning skill improved. But it's a super heavy pelt. Dang it, man. Weighs 8 freaking units? I don't know if it's pounds. Well, I guess somebody else can have that, or we can pick it up on the way back. Dispose of you. Keep going. Let's not use our orcish arrows though. How close are we to a marksman point? We've got a bit. That's why I kind of want to shoot everything, but
Right now.
I don't know who you think you are and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth. I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right.
We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble. Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
None of my business. I know you're looking for the Red Guard woman. She's got a scar. I didn't remember that. Okay, I was like, he's not part of this group, is he? We've got a long way to the Reach. I don't know why I'm hoping that we'll bump into him anywhere near here. I thought about it. Got stamina for days now, though. We're not in combat anymore. We can make some bones of Hersing. Ooh, giants. These just cows? What are you? Oh, I clicked him and I got some milk. Was not expecting that. Probably should have checked with our magic that we were going the right way, but I assumed it's towards Markarth. Oh no. It's weird how all their tails keep moving after death. I would take it with us, but we can't spare the weight. Just had cooking gear. What did they steal all your good stuff? The journal. Fortune smiles once more upon Chikar. The trade from the marsh has been fruitful, yes, but this one tires of that cargo. The overlarge lichen and the death flower give no offense, but the fungus pods of the swamp, how they stink. Zaria has said she can hardly keep them stocked, but who would wish to purchase so foul a growth? And so Khajiit must find a new opportunity. Valga asks this one to bring mead. She must have all the mead, she says. Khajiit thinks sweetly scented mead would do quite nicely, yes, and Khajiit searches, but Khajiit does not find. Only the honey brew and the blackthorn, and these Valga has already. But today Khajiit finds a new customer. A band of orc bandits has claimed a mine of orc metal. But they have no buyer for their bounty. How fortunate for them that Jikar knows just where to find one. With the breaking of the dawn, this one shall fill his little cart with metal, pleasant, odorless metal, and begin the long march east. And on the return, perhaps a visit to Arcadia. That one's lichen and death flower are not so cheap as moths. But Khajiit prefers small profit to none. And this one must be stopping in Whiterun to lodge the night regardless. The roads grow too perilous for camping alone beneath the moons and stars, but Khajiit is quick and clever, and with the profit from this trip, this one will have saved enough coin to hire a guard. And then, in another turn of the moons, this one can buy a proper wagon, buy Spring an assistant, and a second guard, a caravan all his own, and then at last, that fool Risad will wish he had hired Jikar. Perhaps when this one is old and rich and ready to retire, he will hire Risad to lead the caravan in this one's stead. Yes, that will make a fine underling. But first, one last lonely journey, and then a guard for company and safety. The tragic tale of Jikar. Oh, but that's not Jikar, that's Navir. Whoa, what happened to Jikar? I suppose we do have the most orcish arrows, even though we've sorted by quantity now instead of damage. I hear some fighting going on. Do you get involved? It might be too late. Yep, I believe it's too late. Let's go ahead and switch back to those orcish arrows. Now we can just use our steel on you. I don't know why I grab all these lockpicks. Too far away from anywhere to sell anything. I don't need any food. I suppose I could eat my carrot. I could put my carrot on you. I have Nordmead? Oh no, that was you. I selected food. I got you. I see. Here, you can have another carrot. We don't really need that one. Take the butterflies. I could really go for selling y'all's armor, but no, there's a merchant anywhere near. Couldn't carry it if I wanted to anyway. Are you okay? Are they fighting with you? Oh man, goodness.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Wait, you've got stuff for sale? Can I go grab their stuff and sell it to you?
Take a look.
I don't think you'd want it if you're a book salesman. I don't think you would buy their armor. I own the Black Arrow Part 2. Part of me wants to read that, but... Oh, you have no gold. Well, that's no use. You would really just be trading stuff. I'm alright. He has no gold, I can't request it. Can you teach me about speechcraft? What? What are you doing out here?
The best tales are those of adventure. Who could truly write such a tale without first experiencing such?
Fair enough, and you've cleaned up? Oh, and you're dirty again. Wow, alright. You are experiencing adventure, I'm sure. Good day. Might be a longer than normal episode. I'm gonna try to finish off this quest. Saber cat? That's a saber cat. Missed it. He doesn't like our height advantage. Yeah, smart AI. Huh. Oh, he'll attack them though. I'll help. We'll skin the pelt for the experience. What are y'all doing out here?
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters are in Solitude.
More of a sniper. But not even a good one, just one that hides up on the rocks. It's gonna be nighttime soon.
your hands to yourself.
Yeah, I knew I was crouching. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, you guys can have the meat. It's a poor one anyway. Terrible throw, but I think we'll quick save here because I think it just auto saved, but it scared me because I thought it was freezing and I'd hate for it to lose the episode right now. Have to set up camp here soon. I don't know if we have any more wood. Or anything useful for making a fire at all. Tinder? Okay, we do have some tinder. What else do we need? Kindling. Can we find that by chopping trees? You guys find another saber cat? What's going on? Oh, are those storm cloaks? Yeah. It's like the legions winning this round. Oh, no, no, no. That's a storm cloak. Oh, my bad. Nope, storm cloaks are winning. Oh man, those guys just helped with my saber cat too. They did try to steal my saber cat meat. Need any more weight, but Imperial heavy bow, well made. We've got one. What's up with yours? 183. 150. Mine's better than that even. I don't mind stealing from these dead guys. I don't know why. It's not a mass grave. It's I witnessed this battle, and these guys, although they helped me with Sabercat, they were being dicks. They're trying to steal. I clearly started that fight with Sabercat. Just wish I had somewhere to sell all their stuff, though. Oh my goodness. These are light. I could probably sell these somewhere later. Yeah, too many arrows. Guess I can give you my iron arrows. How well is our orcish bow doing now? 80 damage versus... well, not your heavy wooden bow. Let's look at their imperial heavy bow. 79. Are they all 79? 84? What did I say mine was? 80. And the weight is 10. Yeah, I'll trade you bows. Take an extra torch. I don't know why. I just feel like we might need it someday. Good job, guys. Probably want to use this one as rebind these. This is number 1. Just carry this orcish bow. Should have stored it. Another saber cat. All right. My sneak increased, but not my skill at shooting. That got us level 9 though. Keep pumping the health, or do we round off the stamina up to 200 now? I think so. I like nice round numbers. Let's go ahead and grab that smithing perk. Probably. Let me just look at what our next. We can't do the marksman one anyway. 45. Okay. We could do one-handed, but it's not our main focus. Block is about that power bash. Yeah. Cost additional stamina anyway. We don't need to be doing all that. Suppose we could check out our light armor perks. What's going on with this? Training enhances our power attack damage by 3% for every piece of evasion armor. Power attack damage. Or dodge. I don't know how good this dodge is. We're not going to invest the point. We might as well go ahead and check out the smithing. See if we can use that to make hide laces so we can maintain our bows in the future. You resolve to continue pushing yourself. Perhaps there's more to you than you thought. Oh, we're shooting orcish arrows. I guess that's fine. I don't want to waste my time with this saber cat. Oh, you guys got this. Maybe not. Oh, that's how you shoot a bow. Let's not shoot the guys. Are we out of region? No. Sabercat Pyros? We just have been holding our bow for that long. You guys are gonna finish him off, right? Oh, there he is. I don't want to miss. You got him. Being an archer, much different than being a battle mage. Used to those fireballs just shooting straight off into the distance. Cooked rabbit leg. I don't think they want the cooked ones back in Falkreath. We'll go ahead and eat one of those. Oh, you had a lot of ingredients on you or something? Where'd we get 8 pounds worth of ingredients? Fat? It's worth a lot. Resist poison even. It's so heavy. Oh, we'll eat that. Screw that cooked mammoth now. That's super heavy too. I want to sell that later. Those have good value. I guess we don't need 3 bows. Just make sure that it's... You're number 3 now, you're number 1. You were not camping tonight. We're gonna be tired, but...
Hail, friend.
Hey.
It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of Hunting Brew mead with me.
Caffeine-free Diet Coke. For me, thank you. Hunting Brew mead?
You've never had a taste of sweet Hunting Brew? Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss on a starry night. And it's got enough kick to put a frost troll on his hind quarters.
I might need to carry some with me then.
But enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions?
I don't have an option? Can I tab out of this?
Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Trying to stay sober, guys. I appreciate the gesture, though. Maybe we should camp out with our friends here. Guess we can stop off for the night. How do we make kindling? Out of a torch? Or out of some steel arrows? Okay, well I guess if we need to, we can do that. Where are you guys going? Is there a town nearby? I guess I could pretend to ask them. Is there a town nearby, guys? Where are we? No, we're in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I didn't want to see that. Oh, I guess I need it for my clairvoyance to work. Well, we'll camp out here. Spoilers. We're close. Maybe we should just push on through the night then. Screw this wolf pelt too. I'm gonna keep the orcish up because it is nighttime and I don't know what's gonna pop out at night. like these guys are keeping the road safe, though. We got the Stormcloak guys. The Merrymen. This guy. Trying to Debella. Those blessed by Debella receive a slight increase in their ability to influence others by speech. The agents of Debella are exalted with even greater charisma. Use the goat as bait. Keep on going, goat. Oh, there's people up there. We should be safe, unless they're bad. They don't look bad.
No more stops.
Wait. No.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire, anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant with the East Empire Company. Emperor's cousin, remember? Hopefully these gifts will put us in her good graces.
There's a YouTube channel I watch. I don't remember the name of it. Mr. Terry Reacts. It's a history channel. He's a history teacher that reacts to history videos. And I was falling asleep to one about the British Empire, the early and late British Empire recently. And I might need to check out more about the... They've got the East Empire Company, is that what it's called? Now I'm getting it confused with the British version, but he said he explains to his students it's basically like if Walmart had an army, because they had their own personal army, the East India Company. I enjoy history, but I don't know much about English history. Not as much as I'd like to. Which way are we going, goat? Oh, we're splitting ways. Are you the man? No. Got like an aura around you. A little blue glow around them at times. I want to keep our bow nearby. Oh no. Oh, that's... oh no. Watch out, Ralvish. I wouldn't go that way. Oh, shooting arrows. Ralvish. Oh no. Who the hell is Krindle? Forsworn arrows, 42. It's even worse than iron? Goodness. Elven fire. Take it. Oop, didn't mean to take your Forsworn, I just wanted your Elven. You have an orcish dagger. Looks nice. Forsworn light bow. So you were just shooting crazy arrows. You weren't strong. You did scare the crap out of me though. I was a little worried that was going to be death number 1. Poor Ralvis. I tried to warn you. It's just a normal guy. Normal elf. Dark elf. Well, that looks dangerous. I don't know which way we need to go after the bridge. Yeah, you want me to go back up there? See that, but I suppose this is one time we can risk going in the water. It's cool and refreshing. I don't know about that. It just looks like there's a street sign or I don't even know what you call those. Oh no. Oh no, I hit something to exit into Steam. Oh, is that my prisoner? Oh, he's gonna kill him for me. Swear to God, all of our missions end up being us not completing them in some stupid way. We're gonna be the least deserving companion of all time. White runs back this way. Well, it's late, but maybe we can make it back there. I don't want to be in Forsworn territory at night anymore. Hopefully we don't run into any wild animals. We're just going to run a marathon back to Whiterun. What's happened here?
You there?
No. No. I'll come over there in a minute. I'm gonna wait for these guys. Are you the same guys from earlier? If they want me to go up close, I'm gonna have some... Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Oh no, did they get the Stormcloaks? Oh my god. They're trying to follow me too. Sons of bitches. Man, I'm trying. Damn it. Might have to find another route. The mountains. Shit. They good or bad. I don't trust anybody anymore. Just want to go back to your Vasker. I feel like these guys are good, but I kind of want to follow them and maybe bait them. I'm a terrible human being, but it looked like a little Forsworn camp up there. I don't know what's more dangerous, these two guys or... I mean, we could really... I feel like we didn't come this way. We could really go a long way around back the way we came. That might be the smartest choice. You got a little mud crab following you, dude. He's oblivious. Oh shit. Is he mad at the crab or me? I was gonna help him out and get the crab for him, but... Oh man. And living in a world with magic would be crazy, because I had no idea he just whips around and like starts casting a ward. I'm like, what is going on? You'd have no idea. You're bugging out, which makes me want a quick save. What's going on with you, man? Are you secretly some kind of automaton or something? Or do you see the death that's happened up here? Are those guys dead too now? That seems like a lot more dead bodies. 1, 2, 3. There are only 2 Stormcloaks. I'm afraid to go near this guy though. I don't know why he's bugging out. Sir? Sir?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight. if you'll excuse me.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's perfectly fair.
Huh? I knew it.
Oh god. Oh, that guy's tough. I mean, it just wants to run by. They're still fighting? Oh, knife. You got him. I should have ran when I had the chance. Shit. We're just gonna go the long way. Yeah, I know right runs that way. Markhart is that way. Oh, you fucking goat. You scared me. We're really this close to Markhart? Well, it looks like we're staying the night here. I don't want to drag this episode on too long. We'll probably still walk our way back. I don't want to spend 500 coin. But we'll do it during the daylight in the next episode. Seen some shit, guys. Don't worry about me. That's why I'm running in here.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
It's nice to be somewhere that feels relatively safe.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Ever heard of a lady named Margaret?
Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. I think she's sitting by the fire. Poor girl.
Oh, she's here? Any other rumors?
Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now.
No. I think we'll...
ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Sitting by the fire. I guess we'll talk to her and then rent a room.
I'm sorry. I'm still a bit dizzy from everything.
Needs a drink.
Too lazy to give him a drink yourself.
What are you doing here?
Just visiting. I had some business here. That's all.
We have very little speech, but I suppose you're hiding something.
Was it that obvious? Damn. I must be losing my touch. I'm one of General Tullius's agents.
Shit.
I was sent to investigate the Treasury House and the Silverblood family. They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim. I was hoping I could buy or steal the deed, but I don't think that's how things work here. Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
You want a drink?
Is that all you had to say?
Rather not talk. I have to head back to Cyrodiil soon.
Find evidence about Thonar. Thanks, Margaret. That was unexpected.
If I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I can.
Well, I probably could use a bath, but I really just need to get to bed. Maybe some water. We'll refill it in the morning.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Which one?
Of course. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Oh, right here? Perfect.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Nope, looks cozy enough for me. Actually, that looks rock hard. Full night's sleep after that. We'll set ourselves up for next episode. We'll eat, drink. If we've got yeah, we'll go ahead and eat some stamina pot roast. Fill up our water bottle.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Of course.
Alright.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Alright. Join me next time for our trip back to Whiterun. Thanks for joining me, guys. I've been Saint. Have a good one.